have a challenge for Battle of Word. But before that, I'm going to read the score for a blue team. You got 3,420. Listen up, red team, you have 3,090. Now it's time for Battle of Word. You guys ready? The red team, you go first.
Okay. We know about your argument, but if we are parents, we tell them when they child, kids, I give you all the access to the word, but you must know God not whatever you do. You must this depend on the feeling, but don't ever do whatever you want. You must remember God knows about whatever you do with this internet. You can find email, games, Friendster, news, cartoon, Walt Disney. It's okay, but remember, don't ever open the bad access because it's very bad and you can go to hell.
Okay.
Thank you.
Your turn.
Okay. Thank you for the opponent team. The first questions. Can you guarantee that the children are able to determine which one is accessible for them or not? But second of all, we know that in reality, most of people who use internet are rich persons. And the rich person, all of the parents will be busy to control their job, to work their job. So finally, there will be no time for the parents to control their children itself. So there is no parental guide, which finally shows to us that it should be accessible.
It's all depend on deep feeling for there. If they don't want to enter to the hell, they don't want to open the bad situs. But if they, I know God knows whatever I do. I don't want to open this website. So the children do not do the worst thing.
Okay, your answer.
Well, my beloved opponent team, we are not going to debate on how the children here will get a deep feeling, but the question is on how a 5 years children here can determine whether they decide that can be accessible of them when their parent cannot guide them to access the site that should be accessed by the children. And second of all, about the psychology side of the children itself, ladies and gentlemen, as we know that when the children here are trying to find something new and they are so very they have desires to find something new. And if the parent here cannot guide them, so they will do it freely, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, thank you for your argument. But we are in modern technology and we can proxy the website. Like we stop the Friendster, we stop the bad website, we stop another bad sites in internet, and we just can find in internet like games, news, cartoon, Walt Disney, and very much of entertain, and we can protect the website from the children. Thank you.
Okay.
One question that should be answered by the opposition team in here is what kind of site that would be banned for the children itself. As we know that, can you guarantee that the children will be experienced more in the internet to learn about the education besides the games itself or the entertain thing?
So basically, they will prefer to choose game much more rather than the education itself, because the psychological side on children is trying to find games only without any portions of education. So it's not fulfilling the purpose of internet itself, which is media of information and also education. Thank you.
Oh yeah, thank you. We think not all the children think about that. Think about the bad sites. Don't forget, they have a parents. So the parents will tell them, don't ever open the bad side, because you know that God knows, and there's hell. When we die, we will join with hell or heaven. We will choose that when we live in the world.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Well, my honorable adjudicator, the two major faults in the opposite team is, first, they are failing to explain to us that children is mature enough, is clever enough to determine which situs is accessible for them. And they also cannot define which one cannot be accessible and the portion itself between education and also the another situs like games itself. Second of all, the major fault itself is they also fail to explain to us that the parents have much time in observing them, because see, in the reality, we have told you that most of the accessible internet is rich people, and most of them doesn't have any time to control the children itself. So finally, we get the conclusion that the children isn't justifiable to use or to access internet
Okay,
itself.
under control. Yeah.
Thank you. I think your argument is very, very good, but I think the children cannot hack it because the parents protect the website, not in bad website, and can open the bad website. And the children must find games with listen, learn, and must study with internet, like find news, find.
Time's
Okay, thank you.
up! Well done and strong argument for this round. Don't go anywhere. We have still one challenge left to go after this commercial break. Stay tuned, Student Beat!